Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.
To, sanda zuwa da dandalin Bari Media, yankurewa muke da shi nan ga.
Ni ne Chief Alhaji Abdulrahman Waya Tijjani,
To,
Sarkin zangon Gomoa Pamadze.
mun gode. To, mun gani yau an zama da ranar uku da babban sarkinmu, Sarki Suleiman Salga na hudu da addu'o'in shi da aka yi da. To, muka zama mun gani manyan mutane sun zo wuri. To, before mu fara tambayar da question, muna so ka ba mu yanda ka san da ga Sarki Suleiman Salga na hudu.
Well, yau dai muka yi fiddawun shi. Allah ya sa addu'an fiddawun ya bi shi. Babanmu sarki dai in ji Bature ya ce mutum ne wanda ya live life worthy of emulation. Mutum ne da kyar ka samu wani illa gare shi ko da yake mutum duka ɗan adam ne, amma wannan mutum ya live an exemplary life to the up and coming. One quality of him is he is acutely religious, very truthful. Bai son fahana si ha in ji an wuni ba, bai son wani a karkata wan ko a juya wan, komin shi straightforward, kuma yana son addinin musulunci, kuma mai faɗin gaskiya ne. Abinda muka san shi da shi kenan, kuma mutum ne wanda bai rena mutum komin kaskantar da mutum yake da shi, in ya je wurin mutum nan shi kuma ya kaskantar mai da kanshi, kuma sarki ne. That is what we know about this noble human being who just passed away.
Wow, it's very good to hear such a witness from babanmu namu, baba sai na muka san da shi. To, mu dai mu yare ne kuma mun ji kamar ya ci sarautan ga almost like getting to 30 years. And we know that there are so many sub chiefs under him. And getting to rule Williber community zone for almost getting to 30 years without not getting any conflict with any of sub of the chief. What do you think would be some of the secret that he had that he couldn't have any misunderstanding with some of the chiefs?
It is attributable to qualities of a good leader. A good leader himself, he must be submissive first before he demands submissiveness from his people. This man will try to do everything possible to avoid conflict with his people, with his children, with his with small boys, with small girls. He makes sure that at least he calms everybody down. That is the man we just lost. Kullun nafsi za'iqatul maut. If we had our way, we would have asked God to allow him to live. But even the Rasul himself wouldn't live. How come more or less mortal human being? So this man, he has been on the throne for, this is the 31st year.
Allahu Akbar.
31st year. His predecessor, Sarkiga, led us for 27 years. And he has been on the throne for 31 years. And I think it's a blessing from God. Allah has blessed him so much that, in fact, we have had a lot of development. There is. I will cut this thing short. There is a psychologist called Christopher Brookmeyer. Ya faɗi wani abubuwa guda uku game da shugabanci. Ya ce there are 3 types of leadership. First, wanda Allah ya yi ka leader tun da Allah ya halice ka. Lokacin ya kai ko kana cikin gota, Allah ya bar a nemo ka zo ka yi leadership. To wannan leadership saboda Allah ya naɗa, ba wahala cikin unguwanka. Sata, fitina, rashin haihuwa, rashin arziki, ciwo Allah na keɓe da mutane, because Allah suka ce yamin sawu Na biyun shi kuma da yace shine wanda shi Allah bai yi shi leader ba amma ya zauna da manya. He has learned from elderly. Shi ya koyi ka'ida ga girman ga ban girma ga ladabi ga bibiko komi daidai shi lokaci ya kai ana neman shugaba aka cast eye wide ya ce wannan muka bashi yayi shi kuma tunda an manya sun ce maganan mutane shine maganan manya shine maganan Allah shi sa wannan kuma Allah na sa maka hannu ne ya zo ya zama irin kaman wanda Allah ya na first one to na last one ne shi Allah bai yi shi leader ba ya samu wani authority in forms of cash yana da cash yana da karfi yana da links sai zo a yi kashe-kashe a yi ba da kuɗi a yi gidi ya samu lito wannan in ya zo leadership shi kashe-kashe shaye-shaye ya sata abin dai da kasan ya zama bature ya ce ya zama chaos and calamity. That is what befalls the community. Mu dai tun ina kankani na gan mutumin ga leadership shi. In fact, we cannot say everything is 100%. Among on the average now, Allah na hannun Allah na kamu. That man led us with a clean heart, with love and protection from God. It's Nina classifying as well as part of the number one.
Wow. That's very good to hear from you. But from your speech and from what you've informed us, you could see that you have so many qualities that the sub chiefs coming up should learn from you. If I may ask, you don't want to mention many. Just give us 2 quality things that when the sub chiefs pick from his leadership is going to help them come future.
Yeah, of course. Under him, he had been able to enskin a lot of sub chiefs. 1, 2, 3, 3 things I can mention that if God willing, the sub chiefs should also emulate from our late king is 1, patience. In Arab, we say sabr. This man is an epitome of patience. He is the real word patience. Because as a chief, you keep hearing a lot of things about you, people saying that, people saying this, people are fighting, and then all he said is, "Kuya hankuri." The second one is that chief has never been a greedy person. He has never been a greedy person. Just at the dua today, one of my brothers called Auzai, Elijah Auzai, he gave a living testimony that Auzai did something to somebody, he did good to somebody, and that somebody came to the chief and gave him 1,000 Ghana. That was so many years ago. That time, 1,000 cities was huge. He gave him, and he told the chief not to mention his name to Auzai. That somebody said, I should give you this money. He called this my elder brother. He told him, somebody said, in fact, somebody said he could have kept it because that person will not go and ask Auzai. So because that person's name is somebody, right?
Yeah, exactly.
He called him and told him, somebody said I should give you this money, but he said I should not mention his name to you. Auzai in turn gave him 500 and said, Chief, since this is what you have done, this is yours as token. He said, no, I won't take it. That somebody also gave me my token before he gave me 1,000 to be given to you. This is the most important aspect of truthfulness, mark of a good leader. I don't even know the word to use. Untapped and unflinching attribute that is rare. In fact, I cannot stand this because if I am tested this way, probably I may fail. We don't have it in the current sub-chiefs. I am praying to Allah that He should imbue in some of these people that quality that is from God, fear of Allah, that will help propel this community to a greater height.
All right. So as we are bringing our interview to an end, I would like to ask you, they were there when chose the chief who will be, taking over from you. I want you to say something brief about the new chief who will be, ruling this.
Well, there is a general consensus, even in some hadiths written by Ibn Majah. He said a good leader leaves behind him less chaos ummah. If you are a good leader and you are accepted by Allah, when you are no more, when you are no more, what is perceived to be chaos will be made soft by Allah. You see, at the mosque, there was an announcement, a shock announcement, which was predictable because it was obvious. Because the prediction was that it may be skewed. If it is skewed, there will be trouble. And God being so good, knowing who died into his hand, trying to alleviate, take away that chaos. There was a consensus by the elders. An announcement has been made. That person who was viewed to be the rightful successor was chosen. And in fact, it
So without not cutting you, maybe our viewers may not know the name of the person.
the chosen one is Alhaji Tanko, Alhaji Abdul Mumin Tanko, the will be chief of Winneba Zongo chosen, the nominated one. So that is what is happening. I am believing that calm will prevail because even every leadership situation, there will be some misunderstanding and some he and who, but I am praying and believing that calm will prevail, and God will give him the heart to absorb and absorb and carry this heavy load. Amen.
All right, so Uncle Ijama, as we are doing our interview now, so they said dates they'll be doing the dua for the new chief is. But when they say 6th June,
Yeah.
they are here to bring whatever is then that come along our way. So on to this, we say thank you very much.
You're welcome, my brother.
Assalamu alaikum wa
Wa
rahmatullahi.
alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.